Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the Megaminx Part 3. So let's get started. Yeah, as you can see here, Bumblebee, Captain America and Iron Man are guarding all of my cubes. And as due to my school exams, I wasn't being able to post some videos. But now as I have holiday of couple of days, so I'll be posting this Megaminx Part 3, which is the last part on how to solve the Megaminx. Just a second. Just a minute. Yeah. Okay, so I hope that you can see. I'll keep it like this. The camera is a bit shaky. Anyways, so in this step, the only thing left to be solved is this layer. So what you do is first you check a black piece which should be in this position. Right now 3 of them are, so you can place any one of them, but if you have just a single one, place it right here. So then what you do is you do the F move as you can do in the regular 3x3. So if you are not aware of that, this is the F, and when I say F you have to turn it clockwise, and if I say F prime, it should be done the counterclockwise direction. The same thing applies for the top, that is the U layer, the left layer, the right layer. So what you do is you turn the F layer clockwise, the right layer clockwise, the up layer clockwise, the right layer counterclockwise, the up layer counterclockwise, and the front layer counterclockwise. So now as you can see that you have got an arrow, and this is what we want. So now you have to point the arrow towards your right hand side like this. You don't have to hold it like this, but you have to hold it like this, and then you do the same thing again, that is F R U R prime U prime and F prime. And now as you can see that you have got the star. Okay, so now actually I've got everything. The next step was to align these pieces with the corresponding color, but now I've got all of them. But then too I'll explain. Wait a bit, I'll just set up the case. Okay, so actually let's do one more. Yeah, so now as you can see that one of them has joined. So in this, what you do is the piece which you have to spare, which you don't want it to be changed, you keep it on your front like this, and the piece which would be to your left will also be preserved. So the cycle which will be followed will be in this type, like this, and yeah, it would change from that side. Just a minute. Yeah, now perfect. So that would be followed from this piece to this piece to that piece. So now as you can see that to maintain that cycle, I need this piece right here. So, and I have to preserve this piece too. So what I'll do is I'll hold it like this, so that this piece will be preserved, plus this piece will be preserved, and the cycle will change like this. This piece will come here, this would go there, and that piece which we want will be in its right place. So what you do is you hold it like this, so this and this will be preserved. You do the following algorithm, that is R U R prime U R U2 prime, focus on that U2 prime, like this, and you do that R prime again. So now as you can see that the two pieces which we want have been come in its right spot. The next thing, you have to do this cycle in these 3 pieces, and now this is pretty easy job. So as you can see that this would come here, this would go there, and this piece would be right here. So after you do that same thing again, this piece which would be here will shift to this place, this which was here now will shift to this place, and this would go in its perfect position. So that would be done. So yeah, we'll just quickly do that. That is R. You'll keep the pieces which you have done in this spot, that is one in your front and the other to your left. You'll do R, U, R prime, U, R, U2 prime, and R prime. As you can see, one more cycle and the joining the centers with the edges will be finished. R, U, R prime, U, R, U2, R prime. And now as you can see that everything is joined. Now the next thing is you have to arrange these corners in the right position. Now as you can see that none of the corners is in the right position corresponding to the colors. So now what I will plan to do is I would first go for, yeah, let me check which would be easy for you. Okay, I'll go for this corner. I'll hold these two corners in my front so that they would be preserved, and the formula which the algorithm which I'll be using will swap this piece to this spot, this piece will be transferred to this spot, and this piece will be transferred to this spot. So this piece would come in its right position. So let's do that. The algorithm is U prime, R, U2 prime, L, U2, R prime, U2 prime, R, L prime, and then again a U. So now this piece is come in its perfect position, but as you can see that this formula is a pretty long formula, so I'll teach you how to memorize it a bit early. I mean, it would be easy for you to memorize that. So now as you can see that this piece, wait a minute, this piece has to go in this spot, but we have to preserve this. So what you do is you take this piece, actually hold it like this so that these two will be preserved, and when you do that formula this piece would come right here. Then you shift the cube of the Megaminx and then you perform that algorithm twice so that it would come in its perfect position. So I'll teach you how to memorize that. So first you do that U prime, that has no exception, you will have to do that without having a shortcut to memorize for that. Then what you do is you take the right layer up and just blindly do this 2 times. Then you do the same thing with left layer up, you bring this to the normal position which it had been, you place it in the perfect spot, then you just bring that side again and then you place it perfectly, and then as you can see that you have messed up the centers, so you take that back again. So that's actually how you memorize that in a bit easy manner. That's how I memorized it. So now as you can see that this piece, after performing that algorithm 2 times, it would be in this spot from here to here and here to here. So you do that same thing, take this guy to the left side, take this guy up 2 times here, then take this guy up, bring that to the normal position, place it back to its normal position, again place this piece back to its normal position, and then align the centers once again. Now as you can see that this black has been done. So what you do is it can be anyhow, but now it has been solved, so you don't have any exception. But then too you will do, now from this spot the piece has come to this place. After doing that thing again, the piece would come to this side. So yeah, let's do that, the same thing. Now I won't say the whole thing again, how much I'll speak at. Yeah, the same thing. The formula, the algorithm will be in the description, so go check that out. So now as you can see that these two pieces are in its correct position, corresponding to the color, that pink and green and orange. This piece is joined correctly. It can be joined or it cannot be joined like this one, but this piece has come in its right position. That is what we want. The next thing, that you perform the cycle again to place these three pieces in the right spot. So you do the same thing. Actually, you preserve these two and then the cycle will be followed in these three. So there you go. There you go. There you have joined the pieces properly in their corresponding places. And now the last step is this piece is completed. So you keep this like this, hold your puzzle like this. Actually you can hold it anyhow. And now the task what you do is to make this piece in its correct form. So what you do is you do R prime, D prime. D is the down layer, like this layer, R prime, D prime, R, D, R prime, D prime, R, D, until it gets joined. I know that this thing has been messed up, but when you'll do the rest of them, it will get solved automatically. So now you change for this piece, you do R prime, D prime, R, D, R prime, D prime, R, D. Okay, so now you'll go to this R prime, D prime, R, D, R prime, D prime, R, D, R prime, D prime, R, D, D prime, R, D. Now you go to the last piece, R prime, D prime, R, D, R prime, D prime, R, D, R prime, D prime, D, R prime, D prime, R, D. And as you can see that everything is solved, and this is just, you have to make it in its correct position. So that is how to solve the Megaminx. All the three parts have been covered. If you have not seen them, go check them out. They are very helpful. And meet you in next part of the next video, which I'll be uploading soon, as compared to this gap of almost 3 to 4 months. Right from May, I'm uploading this video in September. So yeah, bye everyone, enjoy the video.